What's up, everybody? It's BG here, Glassworks YouTube channel again. We're out here working on Noah's truck some more. Well, I'm working on it. It's a little bit too hot for him to be outside right now. Just trying to get some of these pulleys off, front accessories off, where I can get to some of this wiring harness, where I can go ahead and just start getting all this stuff stripped down. That way we can get this motor out. Shouldn't be too much more. I just need to get this front cover off, get all this off right here, where I can get to this wiring harness easier. I've got a couple, I got to get motor mounts, transmission bolts out, drop the starter, disconnect the fuel lines, and this motor will really be ready to come on out. So I'm just going to work on getting some of this stuff loose where I can get to this harness a little easier, or try to anyway, and then we're going to go from there. Oh yeah, I also got to disconnect the exhaust. But anyways, we get farther along, I'll show y'all what we got going. Alright, I'm back at it again. I've got the alternator just about completely off. I gotta get the bolt, well, there it went. The bolt out, get the wiring unhooked off of it. Water pump's just about off. It's a weird damn design. Well, not water pump, but this bracket anyway. Just about off. I got those studs right there hold it in place, and then this right here, the power steering pump. Basically what I needed to do was get all this out of the way, where I can get this one wire right here that goes all the way around the motor to a ground back there on the back, and that's just the ground for the motor. The other motor didn't have it on there, so I was trying to go ahead and get this stuff off. Left stuff in the way. Once I get the motor pulled, of course I've also got the fuse box undone. That way I could get part of the wiring harness tucked and pulled out of the way. It's part of the harness runs from ECU all the way across over the top to the fuse box. I just got it unhooked for now. I'm gonna get that alternator out, get the wiring out, get some more of that wire done, get the starter unhooked, wiring pulled out of the way for it. Then I'm gonna get underneath there, I'm gonna get the exhaust manifold unhooked. I'm gonna get the fuel lines unhooked. I got this big ground right there I've got to get undone. It's hard to see that big strap right there. Gotta get that unhooked from up here. It's a 10 mil. That way I can transfer it to the other motor. I'm just having to take my time right now. We're in this heat dome. We're in East Texas, Southwest Arkansas. Literally, I could throw a rock and hit Arkansas on that close. But we got like 44% humidity right now, so temps are crazy. We're looking at 100, 101 later. Humidity is going to be climbing. But I mean, you gotta take your time. 97 with a real feel, 100 with 7 right now. Like I said, I'm in Texarkana. You can look it up, see where we're at. But you know, just taking my time trying to get this done so I can get these motor mount bolts out, transmission bolts out, and then I'm gonna get Noah back out here. We're gonna hook this motor up, and I'm gonna get him out of here to help me lift it and get it pulled out, so he can finish pulling his motor. Just trying to keep him from getting too hot right now, so you know, getting what we can off of here first. That way, when it cools down a little bit here in a bit, he can get out here and help. Alright, we'll finish this up and I'll be back, y'all. Back out here again today. I've got the intake off so I can see how these fuel lines are ran. One of the lines goes, this line right here goes to the fuel rail, but it goes down there to a little box right down there. And then it's got a line that goes off that box. It goes and loops around to the fuel rails on top of the transmission. They go from the over the transmission to the fuel filter. The reason I took this apart so I could look at it, because that other motor didn't have all that. These lines, the line from the fuel rail right here didn't go to that junction box. It went straight down to a metal line across the top of the transmission. So I'm trying to see what all I needed to take off, take loose, and everything like that. So I pretty much got everything done on here on the top side. I got to finish pulling one of the motor mount bolts out. One bolt goes from the front to the back. The other one goes from the back to the front. And with the weight of the motor sitting on it, I can't pull it all the way out. So I'm going to, when I get the hoist hooked up to it, I got to get another lift point put on the front of this motor here. And then I'm gonna lift this motor up where I can pull that out. But before I do all that, I gotta finish unhooking the exhaust underneath. I still gotta get the drive shaft pulled and the transmission cross member. I'm gonna get this sucker in the air, the truck higher up in the air, and then this motor's gonna be ready to pull. Of course, since this is a manual transmission, the wiring harness from this motor is gonna go on the other one because it was out of an automatic. So I'm gonna be swapping a few things over. I still got a few things I gotta disconnect, get all pulled apart, things like that. But we're working on it, we're getting it. We're just fighting the weather, fighting the heat right now. So it's just a little bit at a time. But this motor will be out by this weekend for sure. Hopefully the new motor will be back in. But only time will tell. So anyway, we'll be back. Alright, we're about ready to pull the motor out now. I gotta get the fuel lines underneath unhooked still. Finish getting the transmission cross member out and pull this last motor mount bolt out. Then we're gonna get this sucker as high as we can in the air and pull motor and transmission out. Hopefully we'll get it out in one easy pull.
Whoa.
Come on.
Keep pulling, boo.
Hand over hand.
Alright, Noah's getting to pull his motor. Pull hard, boo. Pull hard. There you go. Faster, faster.
Because you wasn't here when we pulled yours.
Yeah, but I know how to work that.
We got it loose. Now the kids are pulling it. Noah's getting to pull his first motor. We got it.
Huh?
We got it loose to where they could.
No, you go. Let's
Step
go,
over there,
bud.
Bubba.
We got it loose and got everything clear so they could pull it.
Yeah, hey, oh, something fell.
That's fine.
Keep pulling, boo boo.
We're turning that off.
Quit playing with it, Kevin. We need that light.
Come on, Noah. You got a ways to go, Bubba.
Keep on going, boo.
There you go. Go, bud.
Keep pulling, boo. Daddy can't keep doing it for you now. All right, hang on just a second. There's a line in there, hung.
What line?
Right down there.
Oh. That's the O2 sensor. They've got it wired up.
They got hardwired.
Come here.
No,
Hang on, Kev.
it's fucking hardwired in.
Do I need to cut it?
We're good.
All right, nothing else is hanging. Keep pulling, boo boo. Them headlamps put a glare. We've been out here at this thing all day long. Well, taking breaks, but yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Stop right now.
All right, I'm gonna move this fan and we're gonna roll it forward and that motor right there. God damn it! All right. You saw last night Noah and Kevin got out here and they helped. They get this motor pulled out of the engine bay. This motor right here was locked up when we got the truck. Don't exactly know who's been in it, who's done what. There was a lot of stuff on this motor that was loose that shouldn't have been. So what we're gonna do is, y'all saw before that other motor that I'd got. I'll show y'all. This was a motor, I believe, from like a 98, 99, 2000. Earlier, last gen S10. So I'm gonna get the flywheel off of this one. We're gonna take the wiring harness off of this one. And that harness on that one's going on because that other motor was out of an automatic. I'm gonna get everything cleaned up on this motor, degreased. All that. Got another boy wants that block, so we're gonna give him that, that short block, bare head, whatever he wants. gets it out of our way. We're gonna get all this cleaned up real good, looking better. And we're gonna get it, like I said, that transmission's gonna go on that other motor. We're gonna get it all cleaned up and put back in. Not gonna do all that in this video, of course. So gives a little henny man something to look forward to. We got a couple weeks before school starts again, so we told him we were gonna get his motor out, work on his truck before school started. So this is what we got so far. But we're going to get started from there. When he wakes up, we'll let him tell us what he thinks about it. So we'll be back shortly. So what'd you think about pulling your first motor, Boo? You ready to get that tore apart? Get the transmission swapped out? Get it back in? After we put it in, what's your plans for it? You gonna learn to drive a stick shift? Do burnouts? No? Are we gonna lower it?
Yeah.
Alright, so what else you think? What else you want to say to everybody?
Like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. See y'all next time. Noah?